When last we left off, Group 2 was entering deeper into the mountains, and they had stopped to rest in a room with a couple of altars, and were deciding what to do next. So, what's next?
We had set up the tiny hut, and were we aiming at having a long rest or a short rest?
Short rest. I think we can't take a long rest yet. It hasn't been all that long, has it, right?
No, it hasn't been long enough to have a long rest yet.
So we're just knocking out a short rest. Kin Lignyck.
Uh-huh.
Can you have a look at that altar, the one with the bright glowing light, and see if the altar itself might be mobile with encouragement?
When I got the hammer from?
No, the one with the bright glowing light. My thoughts are that if we can encourage that altar to the middle of this room, the protection that it offers will be greater.
Let me look. I'm looking at the altar directly south of me to see if there is any functional way to move it.
The entire altar?
That's what it sounded like.
Not easily. You could chisel it out, but it looks like it's quite the massive, heavy stone altar.
So it's kind of built in.
Yeah.
You don't look hopeful, Kin Lignyck.
I'm just thinking.
We never did check out the smaller room, though, did we?
The smaller room?
This room over here.
We dealt with the bodies, but we didn't press beyond that room.
Well, you're looking at that altar. Grun's going to actually head over and check out that room.
King Grun.
Yes.
Please don't travel alone.
Well, hopefully somebody else will come with, but I don't think that we'll be moving those altars anytime soon. Yes, Skippy, you can help me. You can help me check out that other room while everyone checks out these altars.
Sure, maybe there's a secret door or something.
Exactly, your eyes would be the ones to find it.
I'm going to be looking for all along these. I'm going to be basically going along this whole place and looking for secret doors and that, sort of working my way backwards. Ryan,
And I'll
so
go with Skippy.
how would you like me to roll? One per direction change?
Yeah, sure. That would work.
Are you going to be carrying a light source with you, Skippy?
I have dark vision now.
It still means your perception rolls are at disadvantage.
Oh, I don't think I have a light. Hey, wait a minute.
I can give you one.
Sure. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
I will create a magical tinkering 5-foot radius light stone.
All right, I come back and get it.
Yeah, it's easily pocketable if we think we need to hide it.
Okay, you don't find any secret doors down this hallway?
God damn it! It's going to be down the next hallway. I'm going to roll 1.
No secret doors down this hallway? No secret doors in that hallway.
So once for this room?
Grun, what are you trying to perceive in there?
The perception was just to look around and see what's in the room, like what's it made out of, and then the investigation was to help Skippy with searching for secret doors, but I don't know how helpful that is.
Okay. Well, if you're helping Skippy, you can just take advantage on the roll too.
Oh, okay. I'll just roll again.
Yeah. So the room is much like everything else that you've seen down here. Very high quality stonework. It has started to crumble over the ages or anything like it's in excellent condition. And those investigation rolls, you don't find any secret doors.
Damn it! And you know what sucks? There's meta here. Okay, I go back to Grun and say, nothing here, Grun.
All right. Well then, let's head on back to the party.
I give the light source back to Lignyck.
I will put it in a pocket in case it's needed again.
Did you find anything?
No, there's no evidence of anything. Even if there was something, it's pretty difficult to find. These were no slouches when it came to building a dungeon.
I wouldn't call into question their craftsmanship, but it is curious that we would be staring at a few 100 feet of hallway that leads to a single room and nothing else.
Well, I searched every hallway and I didn't come up with anything. And I searched that room. There was nothing there. I don't know what else to do.
Want to show me where you searched, and I'll see. You probably there's nothing, but maybe there's something magical.
The skeleton gets a grumpy look.
Perhaps it's just the room where they like to store their undead.
If we can spend 10 minutes, I can cast Detect Magic, and then we can wander the hallways.
It doesn't hurt. Skippy, you did your job. Now Faewyn can do hers and check what you couldn't.
Okay, I just want to make sure it's not because I said there's meta here.
No, it's kind of weird that there's a thing that leads to
Several
Room.
100 feet of hallways.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'm going to definitely keep my mouth shut next time, but I'm feeling guilty, so...
We miss things all the time with Ryan. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm paranoid, and I'm not doing anything helping with the altar at the moment because I can't think of what to do that Lignyck's not already doing.
Okay.
And I have a ritual spell, so.
Then I will escort Faewyn back along the route, and I will help her in any action that she does.
So
Okay.
I'll take the 10 minutes and cast Detect Magic, and then I'll walk down the hallway looking for everything. And I'll actually take a look at the altars as well while I'm here, since I have Detect Magic on.
Okay.
You're taking Seraphina with you as well?
Of course, yeah. So do you want me to wait until 10 minutes have passed and let me know when that is?
It's fine. I don't think anyone else is doing anything at the moment, are they?
Just for while you're doing this, what was it that was said about this door? Like there was some kind of an inscription or something about this door.
There was a magical trap on that door.
Oh, magical trap on it.
It's been disarmed, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but didn't we have some kind of a clue as to how to open this door?
That is what we were lacking.
Oh, okay. I thought we had one, but we couldn't figure out what it meant. Okay, sorry.
I think you cast Crowbar on it.
I did. I haven't cast Battering Ram, though, so maybe that's what I'll do for the next 10 minutes.
I can take a look at the door once I have Detect Magic as well and see if it offers anything useful.
Beautiful. In the meantime, Grun attempts Battering Ram with his shoulder.
Okay. With his shoulder. Okay, give me an athletics check.
Well, actually, you know what? I'll actually shield charge it.
Seeing what he is doing, Lignyck will run over and guidance him.
Grun bounces off the door.
All right, I'm gonna roll 3 more. We'll see.
Did Kin Lignyck attempt to use his faith to open the door?
Yes, he did.
Guidance and add 4.
So you're doing guidance on the 19 and adding 4?
I'm getting him as a high number as I can, yes.
Okay, you want to roll that, Grun? 24 is not quite enough. Your next roll was 24. And if you're adding anything to that, it will be enough to unstick the iron door.
Hoorah! I am the key. I imagine I would tumble in slightly, so.
Yeah, the iron door kind of creaks and groans under the weight of your continued assault, and so you're a bit surprised when it swings open for you.
Excellent job, King Grun.
Well, every so often, the straightforward approach is the right approach.
Lignyck has been following him in, looking along the east wall.
Wait. You should let me check for traps.
And Faewyn's still studying for Detect Magic right now, so she's sitting there.
Yeah, Grun kind of busted in, so if there was a trap at the door, we were good.
No, I found that. I found that one. I just meant like in the rest of the room.
Oh, that's fair.
Lignyck is too distracted by looking to see if there's something else going on with that altar. If there's anything against this wall that would lead me into beside it.
Okay.
Can I, Lignyck?
Yeah.
Can I have guidance?
Oh, okay.
And a light, Kin Lignyck.
26.
You don't find any traps or secret passages out of here. The only thing that you see is a rather broken-looking door to the west, wooden door that's in rough shape.
Okay.
This is the broken door? Sorry, that didn't mean to actually open it. Okay. So there we go. Can I see through this broken door?
Yeah, you just see a dark hallway.
Okay, then I'm gonna push that door open and and I would like to listen at the door to see if I hear anything going from down the hallway.
Okay.
I hear nothing.
Nope.
Stop humming, Grun.
Do 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 do.
Yeah. I'm going to look for traps down the hallway and move my way down the hallway. I assume I didn't find anything, even if there was something there.
Nope.
I'm just gonna follow behind. I'm not gonna keep moving my token around, but I'm just gonna follow behind Skippy so that if something were to happen, I can maybe help.
Can he help investigate?
Yes.
I'm not proficient in it, if that matters.
Oh, Lignyck can.
Faewyn can.
Okay, Faewyn. While you're doing your stuff, though.
Yeah, Ryan will let me know when 10 minutes has passed.
Yeah. All right, I'll stop there for 10 minutes.
Lignyck is actually going to follow you and start rambling questions at you about when you're investigating, how do you do?
Oh, all right. In a very low voice, I will start. Low voice in his head, I will start giving him guidance on how to investigate.
Because I notice things just on my own, but if I was actively doing it, that might be more useful. So it's like, and yeah, like I said, it's just random questions that look like they're in all different tangents.
Yeah, Skippy will kind of shyly start kind of showing you stuff. Kind of like, think of how Daryl on The Walking Dead might tell you how to do something. Because he just has never had anybody ask him how to do anything. He's never taught anybody before. But yeah, 10 minutes goes by.
10 minutes goes by.
And Faewyn's gonna help.
Yeah, if you tell her what's going on, she'll come help.
Faewyn.
But I'll ask Serafina to stay with Gaelen until we know it's safe.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I'll come check.
Come and I'll help you or you help me.
Either way, whichever you'd prefer.
21, that's for the end of the hall, sorry, because I've already done this one. So it'll be
Okay. Yeah, you don't find anything.
All right. Oh, I think I found the stairs.
Lignyck will run back into the room. Stairs over here.
Okay, before we take those stairs, maybe we should check the other hallway now that Faewyn can see any magical sources.
So I guess, Ryan, while I'm standing by this altar, detect magic?
Yeah, it radiates magic from the source of the light.
I pull out the hammer that I picked up at the other altar and show it to her. Here, look at this.
Look at that.
Yes, they're magical.
Or for both the altar and the hammer and tools, what school?
Hey, Lignyck, did you not have a chance to identify that item over the short rest?
Oh, Ryan had sent me that, I think. Hold on.
And I don't think there was anything interesting we pulled off of the last group we fought that we would have wanted to identify during the short rest.
No, you didn't find anything on them at all. The tools are radiate enchantment, and the light source radiates necromancy.
So I tell everybody that.
So the light source radiates necromancy.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
Ah.
Does seem weird.
Okay, that's interesting.
Well, necromancy often needs blood or bodies.
Skippy will look at Grun and then waggle his fingers at him. Grun, can I borrow some of your blood?
Borrow.
I don't think I'll want it back after you're done with it, but yeah, give me a moment. And Grun will just kind of prick his finger.
Does the other altar radiate magic?
No.
Does this not seem akin to reading a book on demon summoning out loud?
Yep, and he'll take his finger and grab the blood and stick it in the altar.
Nothing happens.
I'd like to go down the hallway before it wears off. Will somebody come with me?
I will accompany you, Faewyn.
So Ryan, I will go down this hallway examining the walls as I go, looking for any radiation of magic.
Okay. You're not seeing anything.
I think we should all go this time because if Faewyn does find something, and just in case there's an ambush.
Tell you.
Yeah, okay. He says awkwardly as he.
I don't think I'm not really expecting to find anything since Skippy looked here, but it's weird that this just goes a really long hallway to one room. Any weird glows in this room?
Nope.
Hey, Skippy, it looks like it's just really weird. These were odd builders.
Yep. All right. Are we gonna head back, or do you want to look around?
Can I see anything weird in this room? If I do an investigation?
You can give me an investigation.
I will assist her, so you can roll at advantage.
You don't find anything.
All right, let's get off this level. It's making me feel sad.
Let's head to the next floor. We found those stairs, so
All right. What is your marching order going down the stairs?
Me first. I'll be checking the stairs for doing investigation. How close does Faewyn have to be to help?
How many minutes has it been so far? Is it worth taking time to get another detect magic?
It hasn't been that long, like maybe a minute or two to walk down that hall, look around the room.
Okay, so not worth it. Awesome.
So there is no way to open this altar at all.
Sorry, which one?
The necromantic one.
Yeah, it opened up. You guys found a way to open it last time, and you just left the light source in there. It was an 8-pointed star crystal.
It seemed like it should stay where it was put.
Right. I'd like to look at this for a little bit. Maybe we can put it back on the way back up, but I want to study it.
But wasn't this very much like that stone we sent those letters about to not disturb the rest of?
But we already took the hammer from the other one.
Yes, but the book didn't say don't disturb hammers. It did say don't disturb daystars.
I think until we know more, we should leave this here.
Okay, in hindsight, Ryan, could we have had one of us sit here and study it for an hour and figure out what it is, like identify it?
No.
Like without moving it? No? Okay. And you're sure that hammer isn't going to like balance out this necromantic star in some way, shape, or form?
I mean, if we're truly playing it safe, we would put those back for now as well.
Of course, then we'd have to leave everything we find where we find it.
Which is not really the worst thing we could be doing.
It's the poorest thing that we could be doing.
I mean, I can see where you're coming from.
And Skippy's eyes are really eyeing up that star.
I think we need to leave the shiny star. Remember what we learned about the Who's What's It? When we sent the letter saying don't touch the star? Maybe we should not touch the star.
Kin Faewyn, do you think that the book could be destroyed on the altar that has this daystar in it?
I think you have to take it back to where it was forged, so I don't think so.
We know that it takes an incredible amount.
How do we know when we have gotten there?
What if you...
We could try.
maybe those tools were used to make it.
Ooh, but how would a hammer make a book?
Doesn't it have like a wooden binding?
How would necromancy make light?
Okay, so weird stuff is going on. I see where you're going.
Kin Lignyck, would you mind trying to smash this book?
If you like.
Kin Grun, you have the book.
Grun is going to very hesitantly take the book out and kind of look at the hammers and look at the book. I think he figures, you know what? There's no way this is going to work anyways, and puts the book down on the ground.
Maybe on the altar?
Skippy will snatch it up and walk it over to the altar. Make everybody nervous.
Oh, super nervous.
I will pull out the adamantine hammer.
You see Grun like pull his shield up and like hunker behind it.
Lignyck whacks the book with the hammer, and nothing happens.
That was fun.
Perhaps if you call your faith to help you.
Maybe we need more blood, Grun.
You need to be less fixated with blood.
No, I mean, because it's a necromantic thing, right? Like, maybe you need necromantic magic.
Yeah, but if it a little bit didn't work, the amount that we need is far more than we're going to get with me still alive. So for now, while we know there's an entire other floor to explore, and this room isn't going to, grow legs and walk away, we can come back and look at this
Going downstairs. Okay.
King Grun, would you secure the book again?
Yep, we're gonna grab and put it in. All right, so group poll. Do we put the book in the bag of holding, or do we put it in regular?
Regular dimension, please.
Yes, we should not risk unless it would destroy the book, but I don't think it would.
Maybe it might destroy space and time.
And that's enough for Grun to put the put the book in the regular pocket of the backpack.
Is that right, Faewyn?
Could be. There's definitely time involved.
And it would make Kin Faewyn very sad if it destroyed time.
It would. I'm liking the time thing, even though you guys don't let me play with it as much as I want to.
Well, I don't know about time magic, but your hold person spell needs some work.
At that, Skippy will awkwardly back away and start heading down the stairs.
She will cast a foul look over her shoulder and then flounce off after Skippy.
Grun's gonna look at everybody that's left and kind of like shrug confusedly and then follow.
Gaelen will get Jinxie and Leo to fall in behind him.
You don't find any traps on the way down.
I descend. All right, seeing that we're in a room, I'd like to first take a look around with at these eyes, looking for any sort of traps or secret doors or anything like that.
Or magic.
Or magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't pick up any magic in the room. So you take a look around the room. You don't see anything, and you don't hear anything in here either. It's quiet as a tomb. You do see disturbance in the dust on the floor that goes towards the south door in this room.
I'll kind of point to it as I kind of skirt around it as not to disturb the tracks, and indicating to Faewyn and more to Lignyck, who's trying to learn. So.
So sorry. Who was coming down after Faewyn?
Lignyck wasn't he?
Me and Krabby.
And Seraphina. I would like her with me too if I could.
And then it's me, and then Gaelen, and then the fuzzies.
I'm going to try and close that the big door behind us.
Okay. The metal door that Grun was throwing himself at?
Yeah, the one that doesn't have a handle.
Yeah, it grinds back into place. If you want to give it an athletics check, you can try to really hammer it back into place if you want. Yep, no problem. It is well stuck behind you now.
How old do the tracks look?
Very fresh.
Are they humanoid, like wearing boots, or are they like...
Yes.
Okay. Looks like we alerted somebody. And I'm going to check this door for traps, assuming I got help and guidance.
Guidance.
Yeah, I'll help.
Lignyck, as you cast your spell, you note that your voice echoes strangely here. It almost feels wrong to be talking in this place. It's so quiet.
Like this level, is it as decrepit as the level before, or is it starting to get like more preserved?
This area is definitely not anywhere near as weathered as the floors above. It's almost pristine.
And what am I seeing on the walls in terms of like art and stuff like that? Is there any like, is it just repeating patterns, or is there anything depicted on the walls?
There's nothing depicted on the walls. They're plain, but the stonework is immaculate. You can't even see seams between some of the bricks. They're so well cut and placed.
And did Skippy look for secret doors along these walls?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I just couldn't remember if you were just focused on those doors. Thanks.
All right. So was there a trap on the door?
Not that you found.
Could I check if it's locked without?
It's not locked.
So me having proficiency in thieves' tools, I would be able to assist with that then,
Sure.
Oh yeah.
for future reference.
Yeah. Okay. So it's open.
Lignyck stage whispers, "It's open!"
I open it. close quietly. Well, semi-quietly.
Quietly enough. The hinges on the doors are still in good shape, and it opens soundlessly.
Okay. Do I see anybody first?
Nope.
Okay, then I am going to do investigation. I'm going to investigate this room for any traps or secret doors of the like. Do you want
Okay.
2 rolls or 1?
One will be fine.
And Faewyn, you're
Yep.
I'm also going to do an unproficient investigation.
damn it, it didn't work.
I'm helping.
You guys take a look around the room, and you don't find any secret doors or traps. In this room, you do find a couple of stone tables and chairs, and an old set of dice on one of the tables, and some small miniature pieces, look like game pieces, on the other table.
We'll go and take a look at the game pieces. Is it anything I've seen before?
Well, they look like miniature versions of the giant statues that you saw outside on top of the mountain. So they look like tiny little dwarves.
Is Faewyn's detect magic still up?
I was just about to ask.
Yep, and none of this is magical.
The dice have probably already disappeared. Let me see. Yeah.
Okay, the dice are gone by the time everyone gets in the room.
Yeah.
I was following him.
Yeah, but can you beat a 23 with your passive?
No, I only have a 17 with my passive.
That's what I figured.
I wouldn't care though either way. So
Yeah, but he doesn't really know he's doing it, so.
fair enough.
Skippy will set down to checking this door over for traps and if it's locked.
And Faewyn
Okay.
will assist.
Investigation. It is not trapped, and it is not locked.
All right. I kind of I put out 3 fingers, 2, 1, and I open the door. Do I see anybody?
Nope.
Quickly investigate this room, looking for traps and any secret doors.
Still assisting.
You don't find anything.
Okay. And I'll search this corridor as well. Same thing.
You don't find any traps, and it appears to be open.
By the way, is the tracks, are they leading this way?
They are.
Okay.
Ah!
I like that little. I like that little screech.
Because I'm dumb. I went first.
So okay, are we in initiative first?
Who's in there right now? Is it just Lignyck?
Yep. I'm in the doorway. How about that?
Okay. Lignyck, you charge ahead on Krabby and come face to face, well, more like shin to face, with a gigantic metal man that fills the entire room where he stands quietly. There's no sign of life or motion in it. It is simply standing there.
How tall is the ceiling?
Quite tall. It's about a 20-foot tall ceiling in this room.
Lignyck is looking at it, is giving it a very fast perusal, looking to see if there are any discerning identification marks on it to give an indication of what it is, where it's from.
Like
Okay.
runes or anything like that?
Basically, I'm looking at I'm looking to do an unskilled investigation check to see if there will give me any information that I would be able to utilize Artificer's lore in trying to identify something about it.
And I'm now in the doorway and would like to know if that thing's radiating magic.
It most certainly is.
I figured it was. Just in case, guys, that's magical. I think it'll move if we do something it doesn't like. Because why else would you put a giant statue like that here?
Art?
Well, it's magical, and I don't think it looks... Yeah. Your call!
I would say we just back out of this room for now and keep looking around. Come back here if we absolutely have to, but that's not something I want to mess with right now.
Lignyck, do you want to give me a history check with your artificer's lore.
So that'll be a 13.
Okay. Yeah, that's not enough to get a read on this thing.
Is anybody proficient in history able to make a roll?
Sure.
I'm proficient in history. No, I have advantage on my unproficient rolls. Can I roll?
Sure, if you want to.
Does Faewyn learn anything?
Yeah, Faewyn, you take a look at this thing, and you recognize it from the book that you had been reading through about dwarven history. There was pictures of these things, and there are guardians set by the dwarves to protect the halls and the various levels of the dwarven cities. They range in strength, with the largest ones being quite terrifying. You think this one is certainly a larger one, but not the largest that the dwarves created.
So I'll relay all of that, and then I'll turn to Grun. Since you're a dwarf, can you talk to it and fix it? So it knows that we're friends with dwarfs like you?
I mean, this feels more like Lignyck's area of expertise, definitely outside of mine.
Well, he's not a dwarf, though.
Yeah, don't you have dwarven blood?
I can try. I'd like to just kind of maybe keep looking around, maybe try this again a little bit later when I can, heal things a little easier, more frequently. Get my drift?
Okay, I guess we can come back, but where else are we looking at the moment? I guess there was that other door up top that we passed in the first room.
Yeah, I was going to say this door right here we haven't explored.
Well, if we open that door, if this thing is guarding it, what else could it be guarding in here other than that door?
That's what I'm thinking it's guarding is that door. This door is probably safe.
Well, do you want to try talking to it before we open any of the doors?
I mean, yeah, I can try talking to it in Orcish.
Or Dwarven. Dwarven would be good.
I don't
Yeah.
know Dwarven.
What?
Nobody knows Dwarven.
Ryan, how much? I've only picked up the written from reading the book. And I don't even know that one. I don't have comprehend languages on, correct?
That's right.
Out of character, I'm really tempted to ask Grun for some more blood just to be creepy. But I won't do it just because it's just gonna turn you guys against him.
Grun would probably just find it more like irritating. It's like, oh, Skippy, like we'll come back to it.
Nobody's searched this room. Does it look like it reacts to any movement in the room at all?
It is completely still and quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna search the room then, and
I'll assist nervously.
I'll get guidance from.
Guidance.
You don't find any secret doors or traps.
Without touching it, I'm investigating it.
Okay.
I will assist.
You take a look at it, and it appears to be in good shape. Like, you're not seeing any signs of battle that would have killed it or anything like that. There's no marks. It still gleams, although it is covered in a layer of dust on any horizontal surfaces. But on like parts that dust can't accumulate on, it's quite shiny.
Oh, where did the tracks go?
I was just going to ask if
The tracks go south.
that's a good sign.
I would like to investigate on that door for traps and to see if it's open. I'd like to help and guidance with that.
I would like to help.
Guidance.
Is there a way to turn on guidance?
Yeah, he goes, guidance, every few minutes.
Yeah, it's not locked, not trapped.
In my investigating this colossal monstrosity in front of us, I am going back and forth between looking at it and looking at Krabby and looking at it and looking at Krabby.
That's fair. Krabby feels wholly inadequate.
How can you make Krabby into that?
I'm going to open the door. First of all, do I see anybody?
Nope.
And then I'm going to investigate this huge room for any traps or secret doors, and where do the tracks lead. I'm gonna do that with guidance and help.
Yippers, you sure are.
You don't see any hidden doors, and the tracks go to the south.
Well, keep after the tracks.
I think right now that's our best bet. We don't want whoever that is to get too far ahead of us.
Okay. And south I go. And I will investigate with help and guidance while wait till the appropriate people get close enough.
It is not locked, and there are no traps.
Do I see anybody?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna investigate this room, and I'm going to pause.
I was trying to catch up to you, but I'm not moving. I ran into a wall on my first try.
I might have stepped in it a little.
Grun, I still need you to roll initiative.
You realize we're all in trouble when I have the highest initiative, right?
Yeah, but look, I'm in the top of the initiative, not the bottom.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so happy.
All right. Lignyck, you're following Skippy through the rooms, taking a close look at how he's investigating everything. When you hear an ominous whirring sound from behind you that fills the chamber that you're in, and you hear a metallic grinding voice say, "Your seed shall flip."
Yeah, of course.
I would understand it in broken-ish, right?
It's clearly hostile, and you get enemy smash.
Guys, that wasn't a friendly welcoming.
And you said it's coming from behind us, like behind us through the door?
Yeah.
But thankfully, the door, it's too small to get through, right? Yeah.
Luckily, it's big enough that it doesn't matter. Or at least that's what I would be thinking if I was a DM.
So the sliver that I'm seeing now is full cover, or would that be considered 3/4 cover?
3/4 cover.
In moving to where I did, am I able to discern enough to see if what is likely making the noise is that monstrosity?
Yeah, it's moving now. Yeah.
I'm going to prepare my crossbow, and I'm going to hold my action for if it comes into the room we, except for Gaelen, it appears, are in.
Okay.
All right. I am going to back up away from the door. There. And I can see the golem now.
Yeah, you can see part of it.
Okay, and it's what's moving. Can I tell that?
Yep.
Dispel magic. I'll cast that right on that. What it's called, the Titan.
It is not a spell. It's a construct. I don't think dispel magic destroys constructs.
Is there magic that at work within the construct? Because then it would target that.
The rules say no. Constructs are permanent beings magically created, not spell effects, and therefore dispel magic does not normally affect them.
Well then, that's a nice time to find out. A good time to use that slot for it.
It was worth a try. If we could have shut him down, it would have been great.
Yep. So I'm going to back up just a wee bit further. And that's my turn.
May I ask a question for clarity?
Yes.
When I was looking at it closely, is it metal?
Yes.
Good to know.
Right, so that's it for my turn.
Okay. Gaelen.
Let her rip.
25 hits.
25 hits.
You are not prone, so you don't take the second set of damage there. You just take 17 slashing damage as its axe hand crashes into you. I should have read the weapons first, because its hammer fist might knock you prone, but that would require it to hit first, and an 11 doesn't hit you, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's its turn. Faewyn.
Faewyn, huh? Faewyn is, yeah.
Well put.
Fireballs. I'm going to cast Frostbite on it.
Okay.
So con 15.
Wow. And that's its good save.
That's
Okay.
excellent. Takes that damage, but it also has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. I am going to turn and head back the way I hear everything going down. I think that's where I can get. Can't see anything, so I'm going to dash. That's my turn.
I will spend my action giving the cats an order to go, and I'm telling them to go this way, south, like through. You had to put them immediately following the Titan, right?
I don't control the dice rolls.
So what you're saying is that I can't even purposely let it blow its reaction on me because it'll get it back for them.
Yep.
But whatever attack it next makes will have disadvantage.
Yeah, but he makes more than one attack. So, okay, my action was to command the cats. My bonus action, I'll spend a key to take the dodge action.
Okay.
Done.
All right, Lignyck.
If I am using Krabby as a controlled mount, I can move and use my action.
Yep.
I am moving to there. Not going off of the token necessarily. What am I able to see of the Titan?
Not a whole lot of it. I mean, it's enough to target it, but like you're seeing its arms swinging and preparing to attack again.
Am I able to see the appendage closer to the where it would join the body point rather than its hands?
Sure.
Like, am I able to see closer to its shoulder than its fist?
Yeah.
I am casting heat metal on the shoulder. I can see.
You can't choose a creature as the target.
Oh, then I wouldn't do that.
You can target his weapon.
Yeah, no. If it's targeting something he can drop, I would just as soon shoot him than do that.
Okay.
I didn't realize when I read it that it wouldn't. Am I able to roll that back and move to where I did and shoot him?
Sure.
And Warforges are pain too because you can't even target his armor because his armor is part of him.
That's a miss.
Second attack, I will try to shoot him again.
That one hits.
Yay. And I'm going to move back 1 square.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right, Grun.
I am going to fire off a 2nd level guiding bolt.
13 misses.
Of course. Yeah, let's. I guess I'll get myself closer so that I can get to Gaelen in case he takes another big hit. So I'll move closer, and that will be my turn.
Grun. You hear the Warforged Titan say, "Little friend, not friend. Engage all." Gaelen, a 15 misses, right?
Right.
26 doesn't, though. You're not prone, so you don't take the second one. It's just only 20 slashing damage.
Roger.
And Leo is going to start moving south. He moves at half speed because he's squeezing right now, so...
But he can dash.
Yeah, he's going to have to. But I think he can only get there because he has to move through other people's spaces.
Sorry.
Jinxie goes through and takes the attack of opportunity.
Uh-oh.
So Jinxie starts sprinting past and through everybody, and as he's just about to get through, the Warforged Titan smashes him with his hammer fist, and Jinxie goes down.
I could just see him come flying across the room and basically get smashed into Skippy because he's right there in the door, and his dead body basically hitting him to the prone.
Faewyn, your turn.
I'll cast Frostbite again.
Man, his con saves are sucking. Okay, so he'll have disadvantage on his first attack next round.
Yep.
Anything else?
Not at the moment. She doesn't know how to help Jinxie. She's done all of her actions. I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
So I'm kind of envisioning Jinxie on the floor with Jinxie on top of Skippy, and Skippy will scramble out from underneath his body and basically immediately pull a healing potion from his pocket and try pouring it down Jinxie's throat.
Okay, roll your dice.
Well, there.
Nice.
Jinxie looks up at you with groggy but grateful eyes.
Jinxie Andrew or Skippy will end his turn by hugging Jinxie
Okay.
and maybe rolling 30 feet away. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, we'll say 15 feet. How about that? Just so we can unblock that door.
Okay. Gaelen, your turn.
Dodge and run. Dodge and run.
What Brother Grun said.
Ryan, will you let me grapple Leo?
I think you can grapple something one size larger than you.
But there really isn't rules for grappling something that is friendly. I've concocted a potential solution. I'll run it past you. You decide if I can get away with it. If Gaelen can grapple Leo, then he can move the grapple and he can get Leo into that next room. Because Galen's got plenty of movement, even at half speed, he'll be able to.
Yeah, and it uses one of your attacks to grapple, so I don't see why not.
Would you set some base DC? Because
I don't know. I guess we'll set it at his armor class, maybe, if that makes sense.
sure.
Just to get a hold on him. So
Yeah.
12.
Because you don't expect a cat to cooperate with you, even in this.
In the heat of battle, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picturing this this quote unquote move the grapple if it works as Gaelen jumping over Leo, grabbing him and rolling him through the door, kind of thing.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Uh-oh.
you can't crit fail a skill check.
But it was an attack roll, wasn't it? Oh, no, it wasn't. That's right. It was an athletics check. Never mind. I was getting all excited to roll on the crit fumble table.
I will try and grapple him again.
Okay. That gets his armor class. You grapple him.
I will move the grapple. 25. So
Well, he moves at half speed because he's large, too. Yeah.
That'd be half and half again.
He's going to get there for 20 feet. And then he can't move. Oh, I guess you could move diagonally. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 25.
yeah, that sounds about right. And I'll close the door.
Whew, problem solved.
Back to the top of the order. Lignyck, what are you doing?
I am using part of my movement to dismount, and I am, with crossbow in hand, I am holding my action. As for shooting crossbow, if that thing figures a way to interject itself into our space we are in.
Okay. Grun?
Alright, so I'm using my last second level to use Cure Wounds on Gaelen.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Whew. Good. And now let's hope I don't have to cast what I'm holding the 3rd level spell slot for. I'm going to move back from the door and end my turn.
Next is the Warforged Titan. This is a really fun thing that I didn't think I was going to get to use.
He's going to take that door apart.
And it's going to go right through Gaelen,
He
Leo, and me.
can't even hit the door.
Oh,
Nope, he missed the door.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
But then his axe smashes into it, and I'm going to do some redecorating with the walls here.
Is this thing smashing through 5-foot stone?
Yes. Yep. It just bashed its way through the walls. You guys watch as this axe hand does this huge sweeping blast, and stone gets just flying around as shrapnel. You guys are going to take a little bit of damage from that. Actually, Gaelen, Grun, and Leo are going to make dex saves. DC 15.
Somehow.
oh, Leonardo.
So somehow you guys managed to dodge out of the way, and rocks clink off Grun's armor and shield. Leo catches full brunt of stone flying at him, but he shields the people behind him, taking the hits for them. Leo continues to run south. Actually, he's going right through the door because that's more south. Jinxie's also continuing south.
Uh-oh.
Did him
And-
busting through the door count as him breaking into our space, or is he still in the previous room?
He is not in your space. I was keeping track of that wording very closely.
As soon as he started breaking through the door, I was like, that wording is going to bite me in the butt.
Yep.
I'm not ignoring you, Ryan.
I didn't think you were.
I am.
I had faith in you.
Thanks. We'll do that again for now.
Well, it's about time. He finally saves against frostbite.
I think he should try that again. Actually,
No!
no, I'll save it. Never mind.
Okay.
That's just not worth it. I'll wait until he gets a crit on somebody, and then I'll think he should try again.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But I am going to back. And I'm going to get Seraphina to go into the room with everybody else and to let me know if anything dangerous comes in there, please.
Okay.
I just saw that Warforged Titan spend 2 really good con saves. That's excellent.
Oh, no. Is that it for your turn, Faewyn?
That is the end of my turn. Thank you.
All right. Think what we need to do is damage. So I'm going to do some damage.
All right. On the plus side, he's so big, he doesn't get any cover from Gaelen standing in front of him.
And you have an ally that's adjacent.
It's better than nothing.
24 hits, and you do 16 damage.
Oh, come on. You are the worst.
Roll it right next time.
And I have a bonus, so I'm going to roll to attack again.
20 hits.
5. And that should leave me with my movement. I will go to here.
Anything else, Skippy?
I just moved a little bit there. I'm going to basically cover Faewyn's back as she's retreating. Well, she's not really retreating.
Okay.
She's going backwards too. So
I don't like standing by things.
Gaelen?
All right. Let's see if I can remove one of these kneecaps.
That's a miss.
Hold one.
and Skippy totally forgot to tell everybody his grand plan. So now I have to wait till next turn. And you know what? I probably won't remember then.
Okay, second attack.
That one hits.
Spend a key to stun.
What does that do? What condition is it?
Stun.
Okay, it's not immune to stun.
Nothing is. There's one thing. I'm not telling you what.
I'm gonna find it now.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Suck it.
what a waste. I mean, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
He just really wants to say no.
Yeah.
Double 20s.
Oh, jeez.
What was that you said about him wasting his 2 good con saves?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I will spend a key to flurry.
Well, we aren't sure how many he needs to waste.
Yeah. You should stop rolling like that now, though.
Should I? That's a miss.
I will spend a key to add 2 to that,
That's a hit.
and I'll spend a key to stun.
He saves. That's a miss.
I'm done.
Okay. All right, Lignyck.
I shoot him. I'm going to use my inspiration when I shoot him.
Okay. 20 hits.
Good call.
I will attempt to shoot him again.
13 misses.
And Krabby will move to there. I will use a bonus action to get him to attack Beastie.
Misses.
Ineffectively. And done.
All right, Grun.
Can I
Wait a
just,
second. Weren't you up here, Grun?
yes, I said I moved back. I think that's when
Ooh, attack of
Oh, I-
opportunity.
was not it.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
like an attack opportunity. You're adjacent to him if you want to just pound on him.
Oh, I wasn't sure if he was like fully through the wall there, so I wasn't sure if that still counted. Okay. No, if he's fully through. Let me just see what's going to do more. Yeah, I do more damage casting a spell on him. So I am going to cast Sacred Flame. So I need him to make a dex save. Damn,
14.
it just makes
What's the DC on it?
14.
Okay.
So yeah, he beats.
Anything else?
That's not. Yeah, no, there's nothing else I can do. This is an action. Yeah, that's it.
It's a good choice to go with things that he makes a dex save versus con save, because it looks like he has a -1 on his dex save and a +6 on his con saves.
That's correct.
Yeah, when I saw that 15 come up, I was like, oh, please let him have like a -2 penalty or something. Nope, no such luck.
So, is where Lignyck is that considered within 10 feet of him, or is that 15 feet because it's 2 squares?
I'd say 15 because of the diagonal roll.
Right. 15 because of the diagonal rule.
Good to know.
I agree.
So Grun, Krabby, and Gaelen get to make dex saves, DC 17.
Because I'm so good at deck stuff.
I know, right?
Yeah, case and point.
What did you say the DC? 17?
17.
So I take half.
Oh, because you've got some kind of avoidance.
I've got evasion.
Right? Okay, so you take half. Krabby takes half, so each Krabby and Gaelen take 10 damage each, and Grun takes 21.
Better Krabby than me making a deck save, I tell you.
And that's it for his turn. All right, Faewyn?
He's badly injured, right?
Yep.
Level 4 magic missile.
Oh, Max. Roll a 4. Roll a 4. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
How many missiles is that?
Oh, enough.
I'm counting. Hold on. 6.
Okay. So you said that was 6 missiles at 5 damage each?
Sure is.
He's not happy with that.
Good.
And rightfully so. He should not be happy with that.
Anything else in your turn, Faewyn?
Nope.
I imagine those magic missiles made an awful racket smashing into him.
Yeah.
No, our magic missile necessarily loud or quiet.
Well, they are force damage.
A lot of DMs let the player decide what they actually look like. I don't know if Ryan's that way, but
Are yours
mean,
like little
there's-
stopwatches?
Violet streaks of light that just slide straight into him.
That doesn't sound like force. Anyway, doesn't matter. Skippy, what are you doing?
well, seeing that my compatriots here have lobbed this up so nicely, I will attempt to finish it.
That's a miss.
Of course, it is. That's gonna hit.
It's going to be enough.
No, it's gonna live through it.
It is not enough. It's still
See?
alive.
Well, then, let me see what I can do about that.
I am going to run 25 feet screaming towards it. Ah! Well, not screaming, clattering my teeth.
Okay.
Still trying to remove that kneecap.
21 hits, and it goes down.
I am glad to hear that.
Oh, jeez. What? Is it like a Robo Warforge? Like, that combined together into a Super Warforge?
Anything else on your turn, Gaelen?
Yeah, if there's a bunch of little Warforged soldiers, I'm going to hit one of them.
Well, you don't see any near you. You just see this thing crumple and crash in a heap, and the whole place shakes.
As a note, I do have Seraphina keeping an eye on the other room.
I guess I'm going to start looting the body.
Okay. It's a giant metal thing. Doesn't really have bags or anything on it.
And then I'm done.
Out of curiosity, how close to death was he after I hit him?
1 hit point.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
He had 15 left, and you got 14.
Yeah.
Faewyn, you hear a door open up behind you, and Seraphina squeaks as a metal man walks through. Now,
Something's behind us.
I think opening a door counts as using an object, so he used his action.
It can be his free object interaction.
Shut up.
That's good to know.
It means he can't also draw a weapon.
He doesn't need to. He's got arm blades.
Perhaps he'd like to sketch them.
And one of his attacks hits Leo, and he takes 8 slashing damage.
Not that it would have mattered, but those should be at a disadvantage, right? Because they take dodge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they would be.
Yeah.
But like you said, it doesn't matter this time because he rolled an 18 on the disadvantage. Okay. Poor Leo.
Well, he is a big target.
15 and a 13, both of those hit. And Leo goes down.
As long as it's not Jinxie.
Faewyn, does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
You take 6 points of piercing damage as one of the soldiers marches through the door and heaves a javelin at you.
I let out a bit of a shriek.
And, okay, you've got partial cover from this attack, and he misses anyway.
Yes, my AC is higher than an 8.
All right, Lignyck,
I am going to shoot that feller.
a 17 hits.
I will shoot that feller again.
Another hit.
I will move 15. Well, I'm doubled down on that, I guess. Krabby is going to move to there. And he is going to hold action, force empowered rend if one of them comes in range. Am I able to do that with him?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to hold an action. Or ready in action, whatever it's called. I don't hear Gaelen saying differently, so we'll let it go.
There, I am done.
All right, Grun.
All right, so I am going to move a little closer here, and yeah, everyone's a little injured, so mass healing word. But everybody heals 5.
Thank you.
I thank you, Krabby. Thanks you.
I thank you for the thought.
Yes, you're very welcome.
Anything else?
That would hit Jinxie, given that Skippy isn't being affected as well. So, actually, I'll use the rest of my turn to move up beside Lignyck, and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on this one.
Okay.
So, DC 14 deck save.
Nope. Oh, snake eyes.
On!
Hey, 1 damage made the difference last time. Those 2 might cover everything we need.
That's true. That's it for that turn.
All right, Faewyn.
I'm going to reach out and touch Gaelen and cast haste on him.
I see who you like better.
He just seemed like a good choice in this party.
My speed has reached 3 digits.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Do with that what you will. I'm done. Actually, Seraphina's going to disengage and fly away.
Okay, where's she flying?
And around a corner.
Okay. Skippy, what you gonna do?
Well, I think I'm going to do some damage, and I'm just checking the range. I think I got to come a little bit forward. That should do. And I'll attack, I guess, this one.
Okay. 17. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I won't get my sneak attack, even if I do hit, which I guess
Can
I
you make an attack against Krabby's AC?
don't. Sure. I would like to just relent this one and fail.
I bet you would.
Haha, see?
Look at that.
You failed. Okay. So the bolt just glances off Krabby and careens wildly, completely missing the Warforged.
That's okay. He just thinks it'll be me.
I was just gonna say, Krabby's like, wait, that doesn't seem like Lignyck's always the one shooting me.
Yeah. And I got another attack, so I will do that now. Just this one should hit.
Yep. For 5.
5 whole damage.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, hasty monk.
Gaelen looks down at Faewyn. His eyes are jittering. Thank you, Kin Wizard. So that's only 50 of my move, but we'll stop there.
Oh, just run around in circles.
And yeah, I'll jump between this space and the one beside it. I don't know, half dozen times. And on the way there, I will spend my bonus action to activate my tattoo, and I will attack this one.
That's a hit.
And again.
Another hit, and that'll drop it.
Then I will step into his space, and I will do my haste attack against this one.
Yep.
And I'm done.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to use their protection abilities. Okay. I gotta remember that next time.
Actually, that's not a requirement. I mean, as far as I think the party is concerned.
Hang on. That one attacked me.
The one south of you, yeah.
And he missed me, so I'm going to have him roll his damage. I'll use my reaction, and I'll use my Tipsy Sway and have him roll his damage against this guy.
Okay. So he'll take the 8 damage instead? Or does it change the damage?
No, he just applies his damage to another guy beside me.
Okay. The second attack hits a 19. 7 slashing.
And 19 doesn't hit me because I'm hasted.
Yay!
Oh, nice. And 2 more attacks miss.
That haste has made 2 of them miss so far.
I figured it had a couple of good purposes there. You're the one of us most likely to do exactly what you just did. Having a higher AC seems like a good thing.
And even with advantage for flanking, that guy misses you. Wow, haste is so good.
Yeah, haste is pretty good.
Now, Trevor, you're going to have to keep track of the rounds. You have it?
I do. I'm feeling like them or us will not survive 10 rounds.
Probably
Yeah, good
not,
call.
no.
All right, Lignyck.
Their best bet is to try and break your concentration.
That's
Yeah,
why
how
I'm
are
far
they-
away from them.
How are they going to get there?
I am going to move to there. I'm going to reach out. I am going to touch Krabby, and I am going to cast Heroism on him. That is the end of my action. Krabby is going to attack the dude betwixt he and Gaelen,
Yeah, with advantage. That's a hit.
and that is my turn.
All right, Grun.
So the one I just marked gets cursed with, what is it, Path to the Grave. So, where'd it go? Oh yeah, okay, so I curse a creature within 30 feet until the end of my next turn. The next time myself or an ally hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all of the attack's damage, and then the curse ends.
Nice.
And so I call that out to Gaelen, and I say, the one right in front of you, hit him hard!
Oh, I recognize you using that ability with the T-Rex.
Yeah, and then I get a little bit closer behind Krabby, and that'll end my turn.
Jinxie continues to cower in the corner. All right, Faewyn.
Oh, actually, sorry. If it's all right, I am within range. I would like to bonus action cast Spare the Dying on Leo.
Oh, yeah.
Can
that
you
would
link
be,
that?
But it's still just stabilized. He doesn't gain a hit point.
No, exactly. He just can't die on us from bleeding out.
All right, Faewyn, what are you up to?
I'm going to step over. We're sorting through all of the various people. I can see the one directly in front of Gaelen.
Yeah.
And I am going to magic missile him. Sorry.
Anything else, Faewyn?
I just moved, so I'm out of line of sight again.
Okay, I'm going to waggle my fingers and cast Chill Touch on the guy south here.
That's a miss.
Swing and a miss. Oh,
Anything else on your turn?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay, Hasty Monk.
Okay, cursed guy first.
Attack with disadvantage.
Oh, because of a special?
Ta-da!
Okay, disadvantage.
Thank goodness. That's a miss.
Okay, I will swing at him again.
That's a hit, and he's vulnerable. He goes down.
And my next attack will be the one that I'm flanking with. This is going to be my normal unarmed attack against the one that I'm flanking.
Okay. That's a hit, and he goes down.
And the haste attack against the last guy.
I was going to do the special to him, and you took away my chance.
That's another hit.
Not a particularly hard one, but and I'm going to step so that I'm not in the way. And I'm done.
And he takes a couple of swings at you and misses again, thanks to haste.
Yep. That's like 5 attacks that haste made you miss.
Something like that. Wow. 2 AC really helped a lot. All right, Lignyck.
Okay, I'm going to ready a move to there once everyone's out of my damn way. Darn way. Krabby is going to move to there and take a swing at our little friend.
Okay. That's a miss.
You have enough move to move there now with him out of the way, right? With Krabby out of the way?
Not with how his walls are set up. I can't move diagonally. And I'm done.
All right, Grun.
And this guy's gonna take a bit of a beating. I'm going to use the Staff of Withering, two-handed. Sorry, I rolled the wrong one first.
Oh, jeez.
16 hits, so he takes 17 damage. It's a bunch of damage.
Because we're assuming you're spending a charge to do the necrotic damage,
Oh, yes.
Oh, and he's got a save.
He saves.
Warforged and their constitution saves.
Anything else, Grun?
No, that's my turn.
Faewyn.
Well, I gotta take another look at what's going on. Yeah, he looks like he's still alive.
He is.
Care to help him with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna frostbite him. Not for very much, apparently.
Oh, look at that.
But it's enough. 3 hit points is what he had left.
Nice.
See, somebody did, Grun, you did 2 at the beginning to someone. Maybe it was him.
Yeah, there you go.
Well done, guys.
Yeah.
That was a tough fight.
I am going to run over and cast a Cure Wounds on Leo.
Just about everything we sling is up against constitution saves, so those guys were rough.
So, Gaelen, I have concerns all of a sudden.
Gaelen but also looks a little preoccupied with his hand in front of his face, and he's waving it back and forth like he sees contrails or something.
Lightsaber noises.
Okay, I turned to Grun and I messaged to him, Grun, I have some concerns.
What's wrong?
Are we trying to treat peaceably with the dwarfs if they're here?
Yeah, ideally we want them to help us against the undead.
I'm just wondering if we haven't shot ourselves in the foot.
Well, we didn't do anything to start this. We were attacked. I mean, aside from coming in, maybe we were welcome, but that's irrelevant. And these don't look like the dwarves we've seen from the statues.
No, I doubt that these are the made in their maker's image, though. Like, I don't think they're made to look like dwarves.
No, but if they're machines that are acting without acting on like old instructions, then we can't really be blamed for defending ourselves.
True, I just wonder how the people that live here would see it.
Well, let us treat the bodies with respect, and hopefully we can discuss this with anyone that we meet and come to peaceful resolution.
King Grun, I think you were in error.
About what?
Well, Kin Faewyn touched me and slowed everyone else down. She does seem to have some command over time.
Faewyn will smirk a little bit.
I mean, I think you just got very fast.
Wouldn't that also be time related? Since slow and fast are ways of describing time.
I mean, some people are just really fast, other people are really slow. I don't think that has to do with time or magic. I mean, didn't you just make him a little bit faster by, I don't know, strengthening his muscles or something?
No, I don't know how to do that.
But you did, because Gaelen was moving that much faster, so doesn't that make sense?
I didn't strengthen his muscles.
He must have done something with his physical structure that allowed him to move that much faster.
I don't know how to change his physical structure.
I mean, you don't have to. That's what the magic does. You just have to know how to use the magic.
I have to know what the magic does to successfully cast it, and I made him fast.
I think it's more mechanical than that, Grun. She dialed up his speed. Like she used like a wrench and dialed it up.
I made him fast.
She affected the time around him.
See, I'm trying to think of an in-character way for Grun to like stubbornly continue to not believe in time magic, because it's just fun. But he's not that dumb, and he does have some wisdom to him, so I think he would be realizing by now, which is unfortunate. But, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something to it.
And I'm working on more.
I wonder if you could cast a time spell on my bow that would make the bolts come out faster and there go further.
I could work on it if we ever have any time to sit down.
That kind of sounds like a Kin Lignyck thing.
While they are talking, I am actually going from dead thing to dead thing, and I am investigating them because they're something I would be interested in, and I'm throwing investigate everywhere I can because it is a goal.
Gaelen, what did you do to the big one to cause all of this?
I don't believe I did anything. I followed along, following the rest of you, and when I got there, it attacked.
It called out. But I don't speak Dwarvish. Grun, did you understand it?
It was talking at the beginning. It first said something about smashing or destroying, and then the second time it spoke out, it said something about all little ones' enemies smash all. But at first, it seemed only interested in Gaelen.
So the second time it called out, it must have been referring to these guys, and it was calling for help.
I'm not sure. It seemed to be referring to us, but I can't be certain. My understanding of it was very broken.
Well, you're only mostly Dowreth.
But you're an elf.
Yes,
You might be a problem here, Gaelen.
because the Dowreths are racist.
Well, there was a big war a long time ago, and so, I think they were trying to stay alive.
But that was a long time ago.
These things may have been around that long.
I know that the Dowreth ghost didn't like me.
You might have to try and keep out of sight of any of these beings.
But Grun likes me just fine.
He does. Grun is newer than these guys. He's a modern dwarf.
We're all progressive and stuff.
I like this kind better.
Yeah, but we may want to find a way to disguise you or hide you.
Does anybody have a disguise kit? I know how to use one.
No.
Unfortunately, no.
We could use your disguise tattoo. I don't know that it is serving you any longer.
It's dead. It's died. It's no longer. It melted away with the flesh.
Perhaps you should have removed it.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
We should check out the hole that the large one made. We have an area that has been exposed that we have not checked.
All right.
Hold on. I will need time, though. Like an hour?
We're getting close to the limit of what we will be able to accomplish today anyway, I think. But we need to secure the areas that we have uncovered. I may be incorrect. The spellcasters may suggest that they still have plenty of spells.
I have some.
Not a one.
Okay, I'm going to head and investigate this other room then, okay?
I will come help.
Me too.
Is that exposed room not empty?
It is empty.
Then what we're likely to do is then backtrack to the long room that we can secure the doors, somewhat, and aim for a long rest.
If the walls don't come down.
Okay. So we'll end the session with you guys starting your long rest there and pick it up next time.